Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome to the next episode of Let's Answer Some Questions. As always, post questions below, and I shall answer them next week. Let's get started. Master Mew 2 Alpha asks, he kicks it off with like quite a paragraph. My friends and I are planning on doing an LP of Shattered Dimensions, one of the console versions, which each of us playing as a different Spidey. However, I've never played it, nor have I ever seen any gameplay of it, so it's going to be a blind run. Which universe would say is the easiest to play through? I've been thinking of using Classic Spidey since he's my favorite incarnation. I've never played Shattered Dimensions, so I wouldn't know what the easiest is. But to be honest, I don't think a game like Shattered Dimensions would really be that difficult. So I don't think it would matter. But if it were me, I would most likely, if I had a choice, Noir, most likely. Um, because he is so diverse and stuff. I guess I never really played it, so I really have no idea. The Game Master, not 2009, asks, "Are you a wrestling fan?" I'm not like I don't follow it or whatever, but it is, somewhat interesting to watch at times. I used to, I have a tendency to get quite addicted to like various wrestling games and stuff, but for the most part, nah, I'm not like a big follower of it or anything. And Shepard asks, "Are you going to get Bulletstorm or Killzone 3 when they come out?" I think Bulletstorm's already out, I think, but most likely not. I want to say I haven't played Killzone or Killzone 2, um, so I don't really see why I get Killzone 3. Bulletstorm, it's only on 360, isn't it? So I'm gonna have a 360, so I can't get that. But yeah, Killzone 3 maybe. I played the demo; it was good, maybe. Who knows really? I might if I have the money. Most likely not, though. Most likely not. Um, Jack Spacey asks, "What do you think of Nemesis in the Resident Evil movies?" Oh yeah. Um, I haven't seen the Resident Evil movies, but I do know he's in them, so I guess that's pretty cool. I guess. Um, yeah. So I haven't seen any of the movies, so I really wouldn't really know how he is, but I guess that's pretty cool that he's in them and stuff. I've seen like still images and stuff of him, and he looks pretty Nemesis-like, so it's all good. Jack Spacey asks, "Have you played Cold Fear, and if so, do you think 13?" He says 12, but I'm pretty sure he means 13. Is just like it. I've not played Cold Fear. I've seen videos of it, and I don't really see how one would think that it's just like that. I think maybe you've got something confused with something else because I don't really think they're like alike at all. But okay. Obviously, I've never played it really. I've only seen some videos of it, so obviously I don't really know. But Cold Fear being like a third-person survival horror game, and 13 being a first-person action cel-shaded comic book game. Yeah, I don't really see how you would get the comparison there, to be honest. Sly Kai asks, "When will you do more Web of Shadows?" Most likely, my next, I'll probably record some Code Veronica, maybe tomorrow, I think, and then, or tomorrow, I don't know. Record some Code Veronica soon, and then after that, I'll probably record some Web of Shadows, because I've got that kind of like cycle thing going on. And I do really need to get back to Code Veronica, so, because I haven't done that in like a month, so. Master Mewtwo Alpha asks, "Oh, two of my friends already called 2099 and Noir, so I can't use them." Okay, then I guess I would say Classic Spidey. Like I said, it doesn't really matter, really. Um, Mr. X867 asks, "Do you like the Legacy of Kain series?" Yes, I do. I actually really like the first Blood Omen. Um, Blood Omen 2 was really good. Soul Reaver was really good. Um, what was it? What was like the new? Like, it was like this really. It was a quite new one. It was where like you like play as Kain, I think it was like Kain and um I'll look it up. Defiance, I think it was. That was really good. Um, you play as like Kain and Raziel. Yeah, I do like the Legacy of Kain series. Polar1 asks, if there was a moose and a pickle in the same area 500 miles away from each other, and there was a train in the area 60 miles away and then between them on the right side of the chicken coop, which would taste the poison first? Right. There's a moose and the pickle, the same area, 500 miles away from each other. Huh? How does that work? How does that? If they're in the same area but the five. Okay, let's just say okay, like they see the air is like I don't know, a big. Let's say they're both like in North America, right? Okay, but they're 500 miles away from each other. There's a train 60 miles away in between them, on the right side of the chicken coop. Which would taste the poison first? I would say the moose because it can it actually has a tongue, so it would taste the poison. Uh, Ultimate Deadpool 2099 asks, Liquid, what has been the most memorable thing that happened in a game? It can be a good or a bad thing. Um, Most memorable thing that's happened in a game. That's, I guess, I'm thinking of like something like you're asking like a glitch or something like that. I know. A lot of games have had like weird like falling through the ground glitches and stuff. I guess that's quite memorable. But like something that's um I remember actually probably the most memorable thing is while playing the demo for Mercenaries 2, my PS3 actually got the Yellow Light of Death, which that was quite the memorable moment, I guess. There were like little Easter eggs and stuff, I guess, that I'm finding. The whole asking me about Loom thing in Secret Monkey Island. That's quite the sticks out in my head. Is probably the best like little video game advertisement ever. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna go with the yellow light of death thing. That's up there. Shamil I forget Shamil. I don't. Is it a Shami or Shamil? Okay, that's other one of those. And I apologize that I do not remember. I really deeply do, but I just don't remember. Um, yeah, but that this guy asks, can you watch this video at the end of your video? It's called Red vs. Blue, text fights reds and blues, an awesome action sequence, and that's what I want you to do in the last Q&A. Plus, you said my name right. I said his name right in the last one, so that actually makes me feel really bad that I've forgotten it already. And considering how he's actually quite one of my, I recognize his name quite often, and I kind of feel bad now for not remembering. I'm deeply sorry. MG9K asks, have you ever played? Oh, as for the actual video thing, I'll probably do that. Yeah. Depends on how long it is, I guess. Um, MG9K asks, have you ever played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 or 2? If so, would you LP them? I played the first one, and I would LP it. I do plan to LP it one day, but I never played the second. I do want to play it though, and most likely LP it someday as well. Ripoff Productions LLC asks or says, statement: this account is currently under Combine Overwatch Dispatch supervision. Inquiry: does individual Solidus 9000 Liquid have any information that could assist in our shared objective to destroy Anti-Citizen 1? Freeman Gordon, anything would benefit. Reminder: failure to cooperate will result in permanent off-world relocation. The information that could assist in your destruction of Gordon Freeman would probably be to back off of the Half-Life for a couple days, and you will have wiped Gordon Freeman from your mind. And that's good enough, really. Iron Boy 2010 asks, have you done drugs and what was the hey guys on this vid? Huh? Oh, what was with? I think I was like kind of like coming out with something, so I think like my voice was kind of, hey guys, that's probably it. And I've never done any form of drug, but I am actually quite interested in possibly um I'm really kind of, you know, astrally spiritual and such, I guess. Not really spiritual as much as just interested in like dreams and such. And so possibly I would like to try. It's not really as much as a drug as it is really just a plant that you chew on, and it gives you interesting effects just by chewing on the actual leaves of an actual plant. It's Salvia divinorum. It's like the sage used by like shamans and like diviners and stuff like that. So yeah, you know, like apparently it induces like a dream-like trance and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm interested in. But no, I've never actually done any drugs. And Sunny Productions' last question asks, I think you probably had played Batman Arkham Asylum all the way through by now. Here's a question about that. If you had to pick one level you really like, what would it be and why? I actually have not beaten Arkham Asylum yet. I actually haven't really played it that much. I kind of like I'm at I'm actually really early on, to be honest. I'm like the you have it's like rescuing the doctors or whatever. I'm actually quite early on. I actually really haven't like played it at all since like making like the test video or whatever. So I really need to go back to it and play it though, because I've just been distracted with other games. But yeah. Um, sadly I can't really answer that. But yeah. Um, what was that called again? Red versus Blue fights Red. Red versus Blue text fights Red and Blues in awesome action sequence. Copy paste. 7 minutes, huh? Hmm. I'm debating on it, to be honest. The thing is, I've seen Red vs. Blue like before. Like, you know, it's not really anything new to me. So yeah. Um, I don't think I'll like. I would like if you have like video requests or whatever, keep them kind of short and such because this is quite long. And I mean, I'll watch it like probably like in my spare time, but I might get back to you and say I'll get back to you and say how I thought of it, but I won't be watching it in this video. And by the way, guys, Buzz Starkiller 101 says hi. And yeah, as always, post questions below, and I shall answer them next week. Liquid out.